Hi. Hi, everyone. Ooh, I didn't know you even started out like that. Hi, everyone. My name is Dottie Dew, a puffer princess, and a 2.5D idol. Yes. Working on my comeback for the summertime. I got 2 songs planned. Two. I just need to find one. The lyrics for the song I'm thinking about, because I want to do. Oh crap! I don't know which opening it is. Either opening 1 or 2 of Sekirei. Because they have Sekirei and then they have Sekirei Pure Engagement, I think. And I want to do either one of those. I forgot which one was what, but yeah. And then for the dance, girl, I don't know the name of it. I need to practice though. And I kind of found out my theme, even though I'm pink, as you could clearly see. I was like, you know what? I don't have to dress up as my image color, you know? So the theme's gonna be like cherry bomb summer. Because I do use pom-poms in my routine sometimes. I think every routine I done, I bust out pom-poms. So I was like, yeah, we can go with that. And I really love cherries as like a theme and like how they look. Eating wise, I only eat Sonic cherries though. And when they have them in their slushies. Anyway, the plan for today is, since it's early in the afternoon, to finish all of Danganronpa 1. Because I looked up and there's one more chapter, but I don't think it should go as long since I don't think there's any free time event. Hopefully not. So it should be like action pack, get out the trash heap, and then in the game. So, you know, we're going to be like on our A game and figure out what we're doing. Oh my god, maybe I'm a better presenter than I thought I was. I thought I sucked, but oh, you can't even see me. But I was like, maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm not as terrible as I think. Danganronpa. Oh, it's called Trial Verdict. Oh, that's so cool. Let's continue. Yeah. Oh, what's this over here? It's an airplane? What was an airplane used for? I can't remember. How does something like this wind up in the school's garbage pit? Okay. A desk? Girl, that desk is... Girl, look how small that chair is. Oh my god. I'm gonna say that chair, like, the desk is immovable. This is a desk? And probably the one that fell down here with me. Glad we didn't fall on it. Ooh. This little rocket we saw. There's a rocket and a tank? Oh, I didn't even notice a tank next to it. My bad. I better not think too much about what I'm seeing down here. I think this might be the remains of like different, like different executions. It's locked. Why would you put a key down here? Who's even coming down here? No matter how many times I push or pulled, or kick at it, it doesn't budge. Getting out of here isn't gonna be that easy. Well, if I'm not getting out of here anytime soon, we can take a fat nap. Oh, I just had to look around for food. There's plenty of food here, but it's all rotten. Well, this is the trash. That was pointless too. Next, I search for some water. I don't know how you're gonna be found. How can I make sure which liquids I can drink or which one is all around bad idea? I get a little sniff. Ah, that should help. Water, for the most part, is clear. You see some in it. It ain't water. Again, pointless. I feel like I'm blocked in on all sides. But that's not enough reason to give up because I'm still alive. As long as I'm alive, I'll never give up. Great confidence, buddy. After making that proud declaration, the next thing I decided to do was sleep. Yes, go to sleep. My sleep was deep and uninterrupted. That was my only way to preserve what little strength I had left after not being able to eat or drink. I would have tried to eat before a class trial, because, like, who knows how long we had to stand there and whatnot, because they don't have seats. They're standing there. So I'm going to have me a big old meal beforehand. And all I did was sleep and sleep. It was like I was waiting for some kind of sign to come falling out of the sky. However, what fell from the sky wasn't a sign. Not exactly. Girl, it's a whole crunch. Ooh, that some bags? What the? The strange sound pierced my silent isolation, jarring me awake. Oh, it is. As I watched a pile of garbage jostled and form out of shape. Did something fall down here? Something came up from above. What could it have been? Well, let's check out the trash. We have nothing else to do. Did a giant piece of trash fall down here? I carefully stretched my hand toward whatever it was that had tumbled down here on me. Which is crazy that this exists, because I'm pretty sure there's the incinerator. So, kind of, what am I looking out the window? But kind of weird.
Just a second.
Oh, a giant piece of trash. Rude. Were you like in the trash bags, or were you just like in between them? Before she even emerged from the pile of garbage, I knew who it was. Look, she has a couple of noodles on her head.
Awful.
Well, look around. Kyoko?
Indeed.
You look like you're doing better than I expected. What are you doing here?
So...
Isn't it obvious? I'm here to help you. I'm glad to hear that, Kyoko. You got a bit of garbage in your hair. I'm surprised she didn't feel that. She gave her head a quick and sharp shake to get rid of the trash, then faced me again.
Hey.
First, I have something for you. Oh my god, thank you. Is it? Well, thank you. I was looking. I was like, is that a piece of bread? Go ahead and eat it. We can talk once you're finished. Thank you. I snatched the bread and water she was holding out for me. Within seconds, it was in my mouth and making its way towards my stomach. Whew, that really hit the spot. Now I got all the energy I need to keep going. So you still haven't given up then, huh? Of course not. After all, the fact I keep going forward is about all I'm good at.
Hmm?
Well, it's not such a bad thing to be good at. So, how did you get here? But Kyoko, why did you come to rescue me? Girl, because we're her BFFFF, that's why. Girl, what that stand for again? Because I say best friend forever. Forever.
So...
To pay a debt, or no, to atone. Atone? Girl, because we took the brunt, that's why.
You...
During the trial, even though you knew I was lying, you didn't say anything. So you knew that I knew.
Indeed.
But even though I knew, I did nothing to help you. I abandoned you. Don't say that, you didn't abandon me. Well, she literally kind of did. So, no, that's exactly what I did. I abandoned you in order to save my own life. You were trying to save me, and I couldn't bring myself to do the same for you.
However...
But listen, not that I'm trying to make excuses, but there's a reason that I had to survive no matter cost. What was that reason? Why did you have to survive?
It's true.
I'll tell you everything. The reason I have to survive,
In other words...
is so that I could do what I came to this school to do. What was that, girl? Find out your true identity? But I feel like you knew that beforehand. What? I made up my mind to come to Hope Speak Academy for one very important... Why are you speaking in code, girl? Ain't nobody here. So, you have some reason for coming to Hope Speak?
Indeed.
That's right. At least I did once. Once. Until recently, I've forgotten what it was. You forgot? But that's... You seem like you forgot more than just that. I had no memory of what my purpose was. No memory? That's impossible. Amnesia? Then, is it really true you lost your memory?
Makoto.
Do you remember, Makoto? Do you remember the first thing that happened to each of us as soon as we arrived at school? Well, we walked through the door, and I appeared in the classroom. The first thing... You're talking about when we fainted, right? Isn't it a coincidence we all fainted? I mean, if Toko fainted, then Genocide Jill would have been awake. Well, I guess we never asked her. She never brought it up. I fainted, and when I woke up, I was trapped here.
That's right.
I fainted too, and when I woke up, I noticed a strange feeling of separation within myself, a disconnect.
It would seem...
Thinking back on it now, at that point, my memory was gone. At that time, I'd forgotten. I couldn't remember why I come to this school, and I couldn't remember what my ultimate ability was. But what would make you forget all of that?
Hey,
Strange, isn't it? It's hard to imagine it happened by chance. It seems much too convenient. Are you saying you think you lost your memory because the mastermind? I don't think. I'm positive it was the work of the mastermind. They stole my memory. But why would they do that? Well, they're doing this, and let's say Kyoko's like the ultimate detective, because look how she's doing. She'll be the one person memory I would want to erase of what her ultimate is. Everyone's ultimate is kind of useless in this situation. There's only one reason I can come up with. Because of my purpose and my ability, somehow they would interfere with the mastermind's plan. I don't know what your purpose could be. So the mastermind just stole them from you?
however...
And it could also mean somehow my memory may be connected to the mystery of the school and the mastermind. True. I think everybody's memory may be, because I think we all kind of lost something. Which is why I have to get them back. That's why I've been investigating things by myself this whole time. But if what you said is true, why didn't you ask the rest of us for help? Do you trust the rest of them? I don't trust that of them with the back of my hand, guy.
Why is that?
If I did and we all worked as one, the mastermind would have noticed right away. Plus, there's always a chance that the mastermind is actually one of us.
What? Correct.
You know, don't make too big of a deal. It's just a possibility. But since it is a possibility, we can't ignore it, right? Yeah. That's like when you're doing a test on multiple choice. I was like, well, one of these is 25% and the other maybe 50. Can't ignore that 25% chance. The mastermind, one of us? If she believed that, then of course she couldn't trust anyone around her. In which case, it would only make sense that she would look into her missing memory by herself.
However...
But, that being said, there was a limit to what I could do by myself, which is why I asked you to help me. But, why me? Because among everyone, you were least likely to be the mastermind. That was just intuition, but... I see. Oh. Your intuition was right. I don't know what sound that was I just made. Your intuition was right, though. There's no way an ordinary kid like me could have been the mastermind.
I understand.
Is this us looking at ourselves right now?
I should understand everything. My goal isn't to get out of here. It's to stay here.
Oh. Interesting. Oh, okay, that was a memory. Oh, girl, I was a little confused. It's just like that dream I had before, but why did it just happen?
Listen.
Are you okay? Oh yeah, it's nothing. It is nothing, right? Nah, man, that's a little too vivid.
Hey.
Even now, I still trust you, you know? It's just, I'm not used to relying on others.
Correct.
I know I never asked you for help the right way, so I understand if you're not convinced. Honestly, I was convinced. I think that's just her personality. So how do we get out of this place? Oh, yeah. You said you had a reason for doing all that investigating on your own? So, how did that turn out? Were you able to remember anything?
So...
I think there's still a lot I don't remember, but at the very least, I was finally able to recall my purpose and ability. Ooh, what is? You mentioned your ability. My ability, what everyone should have known me for. I knew it! I'm the ultimate detective. I'm gonna go, because you're touching them bodies a little too easy. The ultimate detective.
Correct.
And that's the reason I came to Host Peak Academy. There's someone I had to find here in the school. Ooh, who? You had to find someone? Who?
So...
Well, they're the headmaster of Host Peak Academy. Why? The headmaster? Why do you want to find a headmaster? Because he's my father. That old man? Wait, no. That's the founder. Different guy, wrong. Never mind, you said mid-30s. Okay. What?
In other words,
I was separated from him as a child, and it turns out he became the headmaster of Hope Peak. Hyoko's dad just didn't be around his kid? Is Hope Peak's headmaster? Then that explains when Alter Ego told us he thought the headmaster was involved. I'll find a way. Huh? Did you know back then? Huh? No matter what it takes, I'll find a headmaster.
no matter what?
Or like where your like suppressed conscious was coming out. No matter the cost.
So,
Kyoko, what's going on? Maybe I'm so sick with the aftermath. So, but it's okay. My memory